How you doing, y'all? I'm just in Mississippi at my dad's house, and this is Olivia. Hey, Olivia, say hi. Oh, Olivia doesn't want to say hi. She's shy. But Olivia is a dog, right? And to me, I grew up with dogs, and so I feel a closeness to dogs. In the last module, we talked about social distance. And for me, Olivia, having been around me for the last 4 years or so, I have a pretty close connection. She's my friend. But to people who haven't been around dogs much, they would see not only Olivia, but dogs in general as being more than just strangers, the furthest kind of level of social distance, but not even people. After all, they're not humans, right? But any person who's been around dogs enough would tell you that every dog has a pretty distinct personality. But even amongst humans, our social distance affects the way that we view one another. Those that we're not used to being around, those that we don't see as being part of our in-group, they're further away. And it's more than just race and gender, and that's what we're going to be talking about in this module. It's about culture. It can even be about physical distance, the other side of the world, for instance. But it can also be just regional differences. People within the United States, there's massive divides between these cultural, regional American nations, like we talked about in Module B. But as a country as a whole, nationalism, the viewing of your own people as your in-group and outsiders as being something distant, more different. And we tend to see the people that are more distant from us with a harsher eye. We have less Verstehen, we have less understanding of their lives, of their cultures, of their struggles. We tend to have less forgiveness, less willingness towards charity for them. And so, people in our own communities, people who are like us, we see as being in our in-group. We see them as being deserving of our help, of our charity, of our love, of our forgiveness. But those who are farther away, maybe not. And so people within this country, some would see it as very strange that some people would pay thousands of dollars to get medical care for their dogs, but wouldn't be willing to pay more taxes to get help, needed medicine for a human that was sick and in need. Other people would put their country in general, everyone, all of the citizens of their country first, while turning away desperate refugees who were fleeing war and fleeing just looking for their lives. So consider, as you go into this next module and the rest of the course, how you view those who are more distant from you, both socially and physically, whether it's the other side of the city or the other side of the world.